Welcome to Brain Vision.
So the question here gives us a scenario here where we have a friend of ours who are considering two cell phone service providers. So we have provider A here, which charges $120 a month for the fee regardless of number of phone calls, whereas provider B here does not have a particular fixed service fee, but instead charges $1 per minute. So this is going to be fixed. So our friend's monthly demand for minutes is given by the equation of QD is equal to 150 minus 50p, where p is the price of minute. So for part A of this question, or I'll label as number 1, with each provider, what is the cost to your friend of an extra minute on the phone here? So if we have an extra minute here, with provider A here, the cost is 0 as we have it fixed. However, with provider B, we will have a $1 charge per minute here. For part 2 here, it's asking us how much would she end up paying each provider per month here. So with the minutes that we have here, firstly, we have to determine here how many minutes with each provider would our friend talk on our phone here. So with the number of minutes that we're given in this equation here, essentially as we have this particular fixed equation, with provider A, it's going to be 150, whereas with provider B here, the price of P here is going to be 1, so we just plug it in, and that's going to be 100. So with that, we can answer part 3 here, which it essentially asks us how much they would pay each month. For provider A, fixed rate 120. With provider B here, given that our friend called 100 minutes, so that would cost $100 for them per month, which gets us to the last part of this question here. It asks which provider would you recommend our friend choose and why here. So quickly, based on a previous part of this question, it asks how much consumer surplus would she obtain with each provider here. So essentially, depending on her minute use per month, and if this is given, this basically right here, given that this is her monthly demand, on average, what we can expect is that generally speaking, unless she has a much higher minute per use here, what we're going to expect is that provider B is going to be the most economical, as she really isn't using the minimum number of minutes required in order to essentially utilize the package to its fullest extent.